Alrighty, folks, we are now hitting at 82% in our last 16 Major League Baseball tier package picks on my premium site. And the good news is we have another one of those going off here today. And just a friendly reminder, if you sign up for that MLB package, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't give a huge congratulations out to all you smart, intelligent chairman members out there. You guys cashed in on 5 more winners on my premium site yesterday as well. And if for some reason you missed out on that and you're not a chairman member, I'll explain a little bit more about all that in just a moment. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my Major League Baseball free pick video here today for Thursday, June 20th, 2024. Happy Thursday to you. Weekend's right around the corner, and we're just about there. Of course, if you're just joining me for the first time here today, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016, nearly a decade now. And once again, folks, we are hitting at 82% in our last 16 Major League Baseball tier package picks on my premium site. Of course, if you want to unlock all of my premium selections on a daily basis, you may want to think about signing up for my full access, all-inclusive chairman package. Chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast, absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into some free content. We're going to start off with the Diamondbacks taking on the Nationals. That'll be a 105 Eastern first pitch. Washington's minus $140, totals 9 runs. Mackenzie Gore for the Nats, Ryan Nelson for Arizona. Now, 7 out of Arizona's last 10 ball games did get over the posted total. Meanwhile, Washington saw the over cash in their last 4 straight Mackenzie Gore starts. Now, injury-wise, Joey Gallo is still out for Washington. C.J. Abrams questionable for the Nats. Meanwhile, on the other side for Arizona, Alec Thomas still inactive for them. Give me the over 9. All right, next game, Mariners-Guardians, 1:10 p.m. East. Now, both teams are minus $110, pretty much a coin flip in this one. Totals 8 runs. Logan Allen for Cleveland, Luis Castillo for Seattle. Now, 8 out of Seattle's last 10 meetings with Cleveland did get over the total. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of overs to go around. The Mariners also saw the over cash in their last 3 straight on the road. Now, the Guardians on the other side, they've seen plenty of overs against American League opponents. They're actually 16-9 to the over against the American League at home. That's good for 64% in that particular category. And real quick, injury-wise, Jorge Polanco is still on the IL for Seattle. Give me the over 8 runs. Next game, Rays-Twins, 1:10 p.m. East. Minnesota's $130, total 8.5. Simeon Richardson for Minnesota. Zach Littell for Tampa Bay. And, of course, Littell's definitely had his issues here this season. The righty's just 2-5 with an ERA in the 4s, along with a 1.38 whip. Of course, at the plate, the Rays, they've been failures. They're in the bottom 5 in runs per game. And they're going to face S.W. Richardson here today, who's definitely had a solid start to the season himself. The righty's recorded only 1 loss through 54-plus innings. He's also got an ERA in the low 3s, along with a 1.15 whip. And of course, at the plate, the Twins continue to hit the ball well. They're a top 5 hit-producing lineup at home in the American League. Royce Lewis is batting .380 with an OPS in the 1300s. And Carlos Correa is hitting a solid .310. Now to the Twins' last 10 ball games, they got the W in all of them except for 2. Alex Kirilloff is out for the Twins, and when it comes to the total, Minnesota's 22-16 to the under at Target Field. They also saw the undercash in 64% of Richardson's starts. Now, the Rays on the other side, they are 13-8 to the under against American League opponents on the road. They also saw the undercash in 6 out of their last 10 meetings with Minnesota. So once again, if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Give me the Twins minus 130, under 8.5. Next matchup, Astros, White Sox, 2:10 p.m. East. Houston's minus $170, totals 9 runs. Spencer Arrighetti for Houston, Chris Flexen for Chicago. Now the righty Flexen's just 2-6 with an ERA of 5.35. And even if he does throw well here today, the Sox are dead last in run production and hits. And they're going to face Spencer Arrighetti, who continues to rack up the strikeouts despite his ERA. The righties fans 63 batters in 53-plus innings. Of course, at the plate, Houston's currently the best hit-producing lineup in the game. Mauricio Dubon's just 3 points shy of 300 on the season. Jose Altuve leads the lineup in hits. When it comes to the injury list, Alvarez and Caratini are questionable for the Stros. Jimenez and Fletcher still out for Chicago. Now, 6 out of Chicago's last 10 ball games did stay under the total. They also averaged just 3.1 runs a game in their last 10 gatherings with Houston. Now, the Astros saw 5 out of their last 7 road games stay under the line themselves. They also went 60% to the under in their last 10 meetings with the Sox. Give me Houston minus $170, under 9. Next ball game, Dodgers, Rockies, 3:10 p.m. East. The Dodgers are the $2.25 favorite, totals 12 runs. Gavin Stone for the Dodgers, Ty Blach for Colorado. And I'll tell you what, Block's just 3-4 on the year with an ERA of 4.65. And these Rockies pitchers, well, they've been pretty putrid at Coors Field. They're allowing more runs and hits per game than any other pitching staff in baseball. And I'll tell you what, that could mean bad news because LA's got one of the toughest lineups to get out in the game. They lead the league in walks, and they're in the top 3 in hits per contest. Shohei Ohtani bats .317 and leads the roster in homers. He's also got the 3rd highest OPS average in the bigs. And Teoscar Hernandez, he's got the most RBI in the clubhouse. But even if they do struggle at the dish, they'll probably only need a couple of runs. Gavin Stone's been dynamic on the mound this year. 7-2 record, ERA of 3.01. When it comes to the injury list, Betts and Muncy are still out for the Dodgers. Blackman and Jones are questionable for Colorado. 4 out of the Rockies' last 6 home games got over the total. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10 at any location. The Dodgers on the other side, they saw their last 4 straight away from Los Angeles get over the line. Give me the Dodgers minus 1.5, over 12. Next game, Royals, Athletics, 3:37 East. KC's minus $1.55, totals 8.5. Seth Lugo for Kansas City, Mitch Spence for Oakland. And even though Spence has been good this year, the A's as a team, they've been horrible at the plate. They're a bottom 3 run-scoring team in the league, and they have the unfortunate task of facing Seth Lugo. He's 10-2 on the year with an ERA of 2.40. Of course, Lugo's also backed by a top 10 run-producing lineup. Bobby Witt Jr. has got the most hits and RBI on the roster, leads the league in qualifying batting average as well. And Salvi Perez, he's got an on-base percentage of .370. Now, Hunter Renfroe is still out for the Royals. Abraham Toro, he's questionable for the A's. 6 out of the Athletics' last 10 gatherings with Kansas City stayed under the total. They averaged only 3.8 runs a game during that time frame. Meanwhile, 3 out of the Royals' last 5 road games stayed under the total themselves. Give me KC minus 155, under 8.5. Next game, Orioles, Yankees, little divisional action here. 4:05 Eastern first pitch. The Yankees are minus 150, totals 8.5. Luis Gil for New York, Cole Irvin for Baltimore. And both clubs with some heavy hitters on the mound here today. Baltimore's Cole Irvin, 6-3 on the year, ERA of 3.03. Of course, on the other side, Luis Gil, he struck out 96 batters already with a sub-1 whip. Now, 5 out of Gil's last 6 starts stayed under the total. No real shock there. The Yankees also went 60% to the under in their last 10 gatherings with the Orioles. Now, Baltimore saw 6 out of their last 10 stay under the total themselves. And they're currently 64% to the under in all of Cole Irvin's starts. Give me the under 9. Next game, Giants Cardinals, 7:15 Eastern first pitch. St. Louis is minus $1.20, totals 8 runs. Andre Polani for the Cards, Keaton Winn for San Francisco. And tell you what, both pitchers definitely struggling this season. San Francisco's Keaton Winn, just 3-7, ERA in the 6s. And St. Louis's Andre Polani, well, he's got just 2 wins and a 1.57 whip. Now, 3 out of the Giants' last 4 road games did get over the total. They also went 60% to the over in their last 10. And out of Keaton Winn's last 5 starts, the over cashed in all of those games except for 1. Give me the over 8 runs. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into our next and final matchup for the video. It's going to be in that Brewers-Padres game. That'll be a 9:40 Eastern first pitch. Milwaukee's minus $1.15, totals 8 runs. Bryce Wilson for the Brewers. Adam Mazur, for some reason again, for San Diego. And Mazur's 0-2 with a dozen, he's 0-2 through just a dozen innings of work. ERA close to 8 already. Of course, as a team, the Pods are playing some pretty bad baseball at the moment. These guys lost 5 out of their last 6 games. They now have a losing record at Petco Park. They're facing Bryce Wilson, who's been more than serviceable for the Brewers. He's 4-3 with an ERA in the 3s. But even if he vomits all over himself, the Brewers have no problems getting base runners. They walk a lot, and they're in the top 5 in the National League in hits per game. Contreras leads the clubhouse in hits. Adames, he's got the most RBI. Now, 7 out of the Brewers' last 10 meetings with San Diego did get over the total. They also saw their last 2 Bryce Wilson starts get over the line as well. Give me Milwaukee minus $1.15, over 8 runs. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into our quick pick recap. I like the over 9 in the Diamondbacks Nationals game. Give me the over 8 in the Mariners Guardians game. I'm hitting at 82%. My last 16 MLB package membership picks on my premium site. Twins minus 130, under 8.5. Astros minus $1.70, under 9. Dodgers minus 1.5, over 12. Kansas City minus $1.55, under 8.5. I like the under 9 in the O's Yankees game. Give me the over 8 in the Giants Cardinals game. Give me the Brewers minus $1.15, over 8 runs. And if for some reason you see a pick that I haven't given out a side for, most likely it's being featured on my premium site. And the only way to access all of my premium plays is to join that, chairman package. But, of course, guys, got to thank you for joining me here on the free video. That's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. Just a friendly reminder, if you do sign up for a membership, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. And that's why I always tell folks that chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you also get access to my chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. I love producing free content. I love producing content just in general. So if I can give it to you for free, that makes me even more happy. So I got to thank you for joining me right here on the free program. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Thursday to you. Best of luck to you. I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.